What is up, mates? My name is Ragoline. As I've said in previous video, I have multiple sclerosis, so I'm gonna react to some TV shows where MS is a thing. First of them, of course, gonna be Scrubs. It's season 8, episode number 3. Let's roll.
Hello, Mr. Roselle.
You can call me Pat. This is my daughter, Christine.
So, Pat, I understand that you have multiple sclerosis and you're interested in being put on interferon.
I held off as long as I could, but now the hand spasms and the nausea are pretty bad. Plus, I'm colorblind.
Well, we're gonna go run a whole bunch of tests.
First of all, I want to go on interferon. I mean, no. One, interferon is a pretty weak thing, so I think he would love to go on something else. Because interferon is when you have to, I'm on interferon, when you have to do injections in yourself almost every day, half of the week. He doesn't want to go on interferon, but yeah, that's fine. Let's imagine that.
Okay, Mr. Roselle, let's get you on some interferon.
So it can start interfering with that pesky MS of yours.
Are you making fun of my multiple sclerosis?
Sorry, honey. Just trying to lighten the moment. It won't happen again, I promise.
Actually, that's a funny story that I was in hospital for the second time, and the nurse tried to tell me a joke about, well, blood with multiple sclerosis, and like he was the one who was funny in the joke, and it wasn't funny, and it was, well, pretty offensive actually. Don't joke on lads with a mess.
Interferon sounds like the name of a robot that always gets in the way.
So we brought you some pills for your pain and your nausea. Dr. Dorian? JD, pills.
Right, pills. Take the red one now for the pain.
Pain and nausea. Maybe, of course, maybe it's not me, it's just that sometimes the disease brings you pain and nausea. Okay, yeah. Let it be fine.
You're lying to us. You took the red pill, you can see colors.
You know, I am sick and tired of lowlifes like you trying to come here and squirt pain medication off of us, okay? You make us care, and then because you're worried we're gonna see through your little plan, you don't even laugh at our jokes.
Actually, the interferon joke was sort of funny.
You're damn right it was, Pat, okay? But this time no one's getting off easy. My cousin is a cop. And not a good cop either, a rogue cop.
Christine, it's you, isn't it?
Hold on, Elliot. Do you ever watch The Shield, Pat? Do you happen to get FX, Pat? Because you're gonna get Michael Chiklis in the head. He's the orange guy in Fantastic Four. That's coming down on you.
JD, look at her hand, it's in spasm. You're the one with the MS, right?
I don't have any insurance, and my dad just thought that since he did...
Look, we'll go, all right? If you could just not tell anyone, we'd be very grateful.
Elliot and I knew what we had to do. Okay, Pat. You have MS. And you're not leaving here until you get your medication.
Thank you.
Those spasms, for real? Like, I've seen many people with MS, and none of them was like this. Like, they were not able to move legs, arms, whatever. Like, I myself wasn't able to move my full body at some points. But it wasn't like this. Imagine me having that Scrubs MS. Like, what is up, mates? My name is Ragoline. Today I'm gonna talk about MS. What the hell is that? I mean, maybe at some point, of course, the disease gives you those spasms. Maybe. But I don't know. I don't believe that. I can't mark this one as like 5. Definitely. I can't mark this as 3 or less. Also, let's mark it 4. Just because, well, sort of, but not really good. Well, it's it's full with giant minus.
We found a way to work around the system.
Thanks. Here's your medicine, Mr. Roselle.
Just look at this. Interferon. I get this every week. I mean, I get 4 of these for a month. I get 12 of these for 3 months. Every single season. And he gets that like, oh yeah, thank you. That's for the rest of her life. Apparently she gonna die.
I hope it helps.
I hope it helps. How the fuck would it help? Oh. No, imagine like I do these 3 times a week. I do the injections and no, it doesn't work like that. She won't get cured. She won't even perhaps feel better. Her spasms won't go away. She needs an infusion of hormones, and then she will feel better. Then the spasms will go away, and then she needs to start doing injections of interferon. No, you know what? It's a 3. It's not a 4, it's a 3. Fuck you, Scrubs. No, actually, I'm sorry, I love Scrubs, and just this episode is terrible. Actually, just the MS thing is terrible, and all the rest is pretty fine. And the second TV show that I'm gonna react to is The Last of Us. Who would know, right? Episode 3 is where the guy has a mask. This is my very favorite episode, so let's watch some things. So first of all, there was a shooting, but they shot the guy on the left, and the guy in the wheelchair is just well, fine.
Okay.
At least he was fine, but it turns out he has MS.
Get you one.
And so he is in the wheelchair. That's how we see people with multiple sclerosis usually, that they are in a wheelchair. Yeah. And so we can see that he's barely drawing. He barely can draw. He's just well, he can't use his hands like he used to. That's multiple sclerosis. This is amazing. This is right how you will describe how you show the disease. Yeah, and he can barely eat exactly how I eat. No, actually I eat pretty fine, but sometimes it's difficult.
Did you take your pills?
Oh, no.
He's taking some pills. What are these pills? I wonder. And he can't open the package. Yeah, that's MS. Brilliant. Who would know he can't walk, so his partner has to take him everywhere to the bed. Well, first of all.
You gotta be kidding me.
It seems like he couldn't
I
sleep.
don't want you falling asleep in the chair.
I won't.
You will, and then your feet get blue.
Bill.
I'm not fighting about it. Back in
I
bed.
promise you I'm gonna stay up.
Why?
Because this is my last day.
Long story short, they decided to, well, die.
What if we find a doctor? What if someone shows up who can help?
Who's coming, Bill? The door-to-door MRI salesman? There wasn't anything to cure this before the world fell apart.
So he decided to, let's call it suicide, just because he can't live with it anymore. In my opinion, understandable. At least they've lived for 40 years together, and like he didn't have anything, but now he has this thing, and well, for 10 years, somewhat. I think it's been 10 years since he got worse with MS. And of course, they've said that there was no cure even before the apocalypse. Yes, there isn't any cure. Multiple sclerosis is till the very end of your fucking life, right? And so his partner has to take him everywhere with his wheelchair, in his wheelchair. And they both ate some poison and died. That was amazing. I cried so much watching this one. MS in The Last of Us, well, I want to put it 5, but it's so a little bit. But of course, it's not a medicine TV show, nothing like that. And they're not even saying that this is multiple sclerosis, even though it looks exactly like MS. But yeah, everything that they show is really accurate. The lad just can't, well, do stuff, and he's feeling bad. This is what multiple sclerosis is. This is what I'm gonna meet myself. But of course, I'm doing the injections, I'm taking the treatment, so perhaps it will be easier. At the end of the day, let's put the accuracy marks on the TV shows. Scrubs gets 3 because they showed MS like a normal disease that you get and then you get cured and you go. And now The Last of Us gets 5 just because it was super accurate. It's just like in real life. Now, if you know any TV show or maybe film where MS is a thing, please let me know in the comments. I would really appreciate that. I was looking for those a lot. Thank you very much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please press the like button, subscribe to my channel, and maybe leave a comment down below telling me, well, some other TV shows or films with MS. Thank you very much, lads. Have a nice life. At least they've lived like for 40 years, if I don't remember, or if I'm not mistaken.